Hello, my name is Shelby Osbourn, and I would like to take you on a tour of Point 7, also referred to by many as the Castle. Point 7 is located in the heart of Fayetteville's historic district, specifically on the northeast corner of Wilson Park. Some explanations given for the 7 portion of the name of the castle are that it is universally a lucky number. Frank Williams was born on the 7th month of 1947, and 7 delineates his position in his family's genealogy. As for the point part, a point can be a place or position in time or space. To make a point is to project a concept or idea. You can point at something of significance or importance. A point should be sharp. A point can be earned for good work. And finally, what is the point? Point 7 is the product of a contest held in the late 70s by the Fayetteville Parks and Recreation's Advisory Board, or PRAB. The purpose of the contest was to create a functional piece of art to hide an existing spring house, which many considered dangerous. After reviewing countless potential plans, PRAB finally decided on a plan of sculptor Frank Williams. Williams began construction in April of 1979 and completed his piece in July of the following year. Williams intended to create a sculpture that reflected on old world relic. Besides using natural elements to create a feeling of being submerged in nature, Williams also used sculpted characters that showed nature's influence in his design. On the top of the main spire sits 4 faces, representing the 4 seasons. Williams' structure is representational, depicting recognizable natural forms or created objects, such as humans, nature, and animals. His work is very naturalistic, yet stylized, and may be considered by many viewers as abstract. The colors used throughout the tilework and cement elements are mostly primary based, but lack saturation. May be in relation to age or wear, since anyone has access to the park. The warm red, earthy tones that make up the majority of the piece balance the composition nicely with the bright blue tiling seen throughout, and provide a warm natural appeal in contrast to the lush green surrounding. The large amounts of layered stone and pebble seen in the walkway of the structure transition nicely between the tile work on the pillars and the steps guiding you to the top. Texture is a major component used by Williams. Hatchwork can be seen in a lot of different elements of his art and encompass a rough, warm appeal, evoking a sense of happiness. Symmetry wasn't a factor in his work. With rough edges and curved lines, no element is seen to be balanced by another. After being reintroduced to Gaudi's fascinating work, such as his roof architecture at Casa Batlló in the heart of Barcelona, Frank Williams got the idea to work with Fira cement techniques and mosaics. He was motivated profoundly by the Art Nouveau movement, a reaction to the 19th century academic art style. It was inspired by natural forms and structures, not only in flowers and plants, but also in curved lines. Architects and artists such as Alphonse Mucha try to harmonize the natural environment through this international philosophy and style of art. In windows, arches, and doors, common decorative moldings grow into plant-derived forms. Art Nouveau designers modernized abstract elements of the Rococo style, such as flame and shell textures, but also stylized organic forms like seaweed, grass, and insects. Eventually replaced by the 20th century modernist movement, it is still a major artistic feat that influenced many today. I am drawn personally to this art piece not only because I grew up here in Fayetteville, Arkansas, but also because I am greatly influenced by his whimsical style. I am proud to show off styles that don't always tend to fit the cookie-cutter mold of what art should be or is. Point 7 does just that. With so many aspects and elements, there's always something new to find in this beautiful structure. If you've never been there, I would greatly recommend you take a little trip to the castle and get lost in its beauty.